Sometimes the deepest wounds in life don't come from strangers. They come from the people we call our own. I still remember that day. A family trip, laughter all around, everyone excited, everyone together. For once, I thought maybe life had given us a chance to sit side by side, to smile, to bond as a family. But I was wrong. So wrong. Because that trip turned out to be a test. One that showed me exactly what I meant to my own blood. Everyone was given grand, beautiful rooms. But when it was my turn, I was handed the worst room in the entire hotel. Dark, damp, a place no better than a prison cell. They thought they had humiliated me. They thought they had put me in my place. But what they didn't know was that the real game had only just begun. Today I will tell you my story, a story of silent endurance, hidden strength, and the day when a single revelation shook everyone to the core. Part 1. My Life in the Shadows. My name is Aslan. At least that's what people call me. But within my own family, my name never carried much weight. We were 7 siblings, 5 brothers, 2 sisters, add cousins, uncles, aunts, and you'd see what looked like a big, proud, united family. On the surface, smiles. But behind those smiles, a hierarchy. Some voices always louder, some opinions always respected. Mine was never one of them. Since childhood, I was the one brushed aside. If food was served, my plate was half empty while theirs overflowed. If opinions were asked, my voice was drowned in laughter. If responsibilities were given, someone else was trusted, never me. Invisible, replaceable, forgettable. But silence is not weakness. Silence can sometimes be the loudest scream. I endured every insult, every laugh at my expense. And I told myself, one day they will hear my silence roar. Part 2. The Family Stars. My eldest brother, Farhan, lived abroad, sent money home, became the pride of my parents. His name was sung at every dinner. The second, Salman, ran a shop in the city. Small in size, but to him it was an empire. He bragged endlessly about his success. And me? I was the quiet one in the corner. Whenever I spoke, "Aslan, what do you know?" Leave it. Let someone experienced talk. Imagine being in a room full of your own blood, yet feeling like a stranger. That was my life. Even when I tried, like the time I saved money from tutoring to buy my mother a shawl, my gift was forgotten the moment Farhan sent her jewelry from abroad. That shawl was folded away, never worn, never mentioned. It was then I learned, in their world, love and respect were measured in money. But while they laughed at me, I was learning patience, observing people, understanding arrogance, and quietly building a fire within myself. The trip years. Later, over dinner, Salman suggested, "Let's go on a family trip." Everyone loved the idea. If I had said it, they would have dismissed it. But from him, it was brilliant. They chose a luxury hotel in the northern hills. Everyone was thrilled. Shopping, packing, planning. My sisters bought new clothes. My brothers argued over cars. My mother fussed about food. And me? I quietly packed my small bag. On the day of departure, I became the worker once again. "Aslan, lift the bags. Aslan, put this in the car." I did it all silently. After hours on the road, we reached the hotel. It was tall, glass shining in sunlight, standing proudly against the mountains. My family gasped in awe. Beautiful. Luxury. Exactly what we deserve. At the reception, one by one, everyone received their room keys. Excitement glowed on their faces. And then, mine. Room 107. When I opened the door, my heart sank. A tiny room. No view, just an alley. Thin sheets, peeling paint, a rattling air conditioner. While they enjoyed luxury, I was given a servant's quarters. Salman smirked. "Perfect for you, Aslan." My father added, "Don't complain, at least you have a room." That night I lay on the narrow bed, hearing their laughter echo down the halls. They thought they had humiliated me, but in reality they had set the stage for the greatest twist of their lives. Observations. The next morning we gathered for breakfast. Silver trays, chandeliers, fresh flowers. My siblings bragged about their rooms, their balconies, their mountain views. I sipped my tea quietly. No one noticed how the hotel manager greeted me personally. No one noticed the careful glances from the staff. No one noticed that I wasn't just another guest. I was watching every detail like an owner inspects his home. My family thought I was sulking in my small room, but I wasn't sulking. I was observing. Their arrogance blinded them. My silence was strategy. Part 5. The Revelation. On the final evening, we all sat in the lounge. Everyone praised the hotel. "This place is amazing," my sister said. "Truly 5-star," my father agreed. "We should come here every year," Salman smiled. That's when I asked softly, "Do you really like this hotel?" They nodded eagerly, and I said, calm but steady, "I'm glad you do, because this hotel belongs to me." At first, laughter. "Aslan, stop joking." But then, the manager entered, bowed to me and said, "Sir, everything is ready for your inspection. Should I prepare the accounts now?" Silence. Utter silence. Faces turned pale. Smiles vanished. My father froze. My brother's arrogance drained in an instant. I looked at them and said, "For years you gave me the worst. You mocked me. Even on this trip you put me in the smallest room. But what you didn't know is, while you were laughing at me, you were laughing under my roof." They had no words. For the first time in my life, their laughter was gone. Ending. Powerful closure. I didn't scream. I didn't insult. My revenge was simple. Truth. The truth that silence is not weakness. The truth that while they ignored me, I was building myself. The truth that sometimes the smallest voice carries the loudest echo. That day, silence finally spoke.